What's up, everybody? Peter here. Back with another episode, Peter's Diary. Main thing of this evening is going to be Game Informer magazine, Spider-Man edition. Obviously, not going to read the whole thing. He's in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. But
We need more blind people in Scotland.
yeah. Go over some things here. So we finally got a release date, which I mentioned last time, for Spider-Man PS4. I guess it's just going to be called Spider-Man. I wouldn't mind calling it the Sensational Spider-Man or something. Maybe if we get a trilogy of Spider-Man games, we'll get like the Amazing or Spectacular, like the films. Hopefully better. But yeah. Yeah, hopefully a lot better. Those. As I mentioned when I reviewed the trailer, not crazy about the spider insignia. But I want to let that slide for now, as long as the game is good. The game was good, probably won't bother me too much. I have seen clips here and there of the web swinging, and I'm not entirely sold on it yet. But so far, it looks pretty good. I really want some classic villains in this one. Like the last couple of Spider-Man games, like Web of Shadows, kind of lacked me in the villains department. In my opinion, of course. I just feel like I could have had some other villains up in there. What do we have? We had the Vulture and Web of Shadows, Rhino, Black Cat showed up, and Venom, obviously. And I can't remember who else was there, but Ultimate Spider-Man had a nice lineup. Goblin, Venom, Carnage showed up at the end. The Beetle guy, Shocker was there for like 2 seconds. And there's someone else Electro was there. Yeah, that's about it for that game. Great game, probably still one of the best, but yeah, I'm not crazy about what's his name? Mr. Negative or something? Yeah. I'll give it a shot. I'm just not used to the new Spider-Man comics, so it's not my preference, of course. I'm also looking forward to the combat in this one. It should be great. So here we go. Hero duality. For the time being, however, Peter has every right to celebrate. This is the point of his life where things can finally find balance. His nurse is behind bars in Rikers Correctional Facility. Aunt May is making a difference in the world with her work at a feast shelter. What the hell is that? And he's doing what he loves, working as a scientist for a company. In NTR? See what I'm talking about? What is this crap? Initar? What the hell is that? You can't just use Oscorp or something? Damn. Won't reveal until the game ships. Obviously, it's the negative guy's company, I guess. But the thing that I'm looking forward to the most is that open world scale that even in Spider-Man 2 we didn't get that much of. Although Spider-Man 2 is the most well-known Spider-Man game for the open world aspect. But it's really the first time players have really gotten to swing across the city and just do whatever. But it looks like they're going to be adding an entirely new segment to this game called the City Never Sleeps Initiative, right here. It says, once players have completed the main story, Insomniac is committed to keeping them engaged. The team's City Never Sleeps Initiative brings numerous drops of post-release content, each featuring a villain, unique storyline, missions, challenges, and suits. The first one is called The Heist and focuses on Black Cat, set in the museum. That already sounds like that amazing Spider-Man 2 game, which sucked, by the way. Terrible. No pricing models were given for the DLC, but Insomniac says there won't be any microtransactions. I'm guessing that's a nice little nod to Battlefront 2. For all the bullcrap going on over there. Yeah. Looking at you, EA Games. For crafting materials or other in-game items. Sounds good to me. I mean, just for Pete's sake, just give us a complete game, all right? Well, these damn games cost like $60. Ain't nobody wants to work their ass off and pay like $50 every month or something for some extra content. Just give it to us at once. That's what we're waiting for. We got like 6 more months until this damn thing comes out. Give people the complete game that they're asking for. I pre-ordered this already, so I don't want to get no extra crap unless it's part of the release. I want everything at once. Who's this guy? So we're going to get some redesigns. It says all the villains are redesigned for this new continuity. You have retain elements that make them easily identifiable. I'm guessing this is the Vulture. Yippee, him again. Still not sold on the new suit. I think the spider design is ugly, but just me. Yeah, that's enough for now. Yes. Looks good so far. But yeah. I'm not gonna be here too long today. I want to rest up because God of War comes out tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be up well into the morning when that gets released. Since I gotta switch out my Xbox again. So I'm waiting for this to come out. So something I noticed these days, especially when it comes to the opposite gender, girls are really freaking easy these days. Anyone else notice that? Just with a chum bug, I got like a couple of chicks actually pursuing me in a way. In a way. Maybe not directly, but chicks always talk. So who knows what they're actually doing. But from my perspective, it's like it's really easy at my job, which means A, they're crazy, and two, they're planning something. They want to get knocked up. They want to seduce some sucker into wiggling in there, and then bam, she gets knocked up, and then you have to pay child support the rest of your life. Even if she does a pregnancy scam or something, you're still screwed. Random, I know, but it's part of what makes this show unique. Just talk about random things. But not really. Some new girls showed up at a chum bucket, right? They're okay looking. Some are a little bit younger than me. I'm like, yeah. I don't mind a younger girl, but still. These days, I'm not looking for commitment at all. To me, it's pointless. It really is. When you really think about it in the long run, what are you really getting out of it? Because all she's going to do is want to control what you're doing, who you're talking to. That's why they want your number. They can call you all the damn time. I mean, really, what's the difference these days between being just friends and something else? For the ring on the finger, just another cage for a dude. For a chick? Well, now she has a ring on the finger, ain't gonna matter. Not to her. As long as she thinks you're under her control, the ball's in your court. Now, if you just smash and bounce the next morning, you're probably gonna have better luck out in the field. I've been following these dudes on YouTube, MGTOW, Men Going Their Own Way. They make some really good points, man, about how much a waste of time marriage is. That's the thing about stuff like marriage. Nobody really tells you the downside of it. They just say, oh, you should do it because your parents did it, blah, 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 blah. That's what the church will tell you, depending on what you believe. They'll say, oh, you got to do it. It's the Christian way or whatever. Nothing against Christians. But still, you know what I'm saying? Like that crazy girl at my church. She's probably knocked up already. So glad I got rid of her. Like nah. If that was never gonna happen, I'm like, crazy. It's like, end of the day, I love girls, but I love my games more. I'm a gamer. And I'm a lone wolf. I don't do the groupie thing, I just don't. Unfortunately, I just don't trust people enough in general. Like, I don't like being tied down, is what I'm really saying. Because what's a relationship but a way for a woman to control you? Stop talking to other girls if you got a girlfriend. Like, or what? You'll dump me so I can find someone better? Like, is that really so bad? She's that insecure about herself. Obviously, you need to find someone better. It was like I was saying a while ago, in an earlier video about this single mom chick looking for a sucker to take care of her kids. I didn't even say a single word to this chick. I'm like, not gonna happen, sweet cheeks. Good luck with that, though. It's like you spread your legs for a dude 3 times and then expect someone else to come to your rescue and take care of your problems. No. Good Good luck with that. Not a good idea. It really isn't. And like, I friended this chick on Facebook, right? She kind of reached out to me, but at the same time, I can tell in a way. She kind of wants to keep me in her back pocket before she changes with someone else, I guess. No doubt in my mind, she already got somebody else by now. She's way too fine to be single for that long, or whatever's going on with her. I don't know. Never bothered to ask her, don't care. But still. See, girls are really possessive creatures, right? They want something, they feel threatened by anything else that gets in their way. So if a girl likes a dude and the other girls are crowding around that dude, she's gonna do everything she can to get rid of them other bitches. It's the way it is. Like cats, man. I mean, they'll come and go as they please, but they find that one little spot they like, that's their territory. And they'll fight for it in their own way. Some girls get jealous faster than others. I've noticed one girl in particular kind of had an on and off thing with her. But, just trying not to get too close or too attached. It's always when stuff goes wrong when I get too close to somebody, especially a chick. I was talking to this other girl in the nutrition department, right? She had a couple years on me. But point is, she got transferred, I'm guessing, to another branch, another store. But last couple of days, I stopped talking to her. That's because she kind of blew me off when we were supposed to chill. But I just had this feeling shit was going to change. So I'm like, you know what? Let me cut my losses and move the frick on. The last thing I need is to go through that. Oh my gosh, she's leaving me again. All that crap. Been through that too many times already. Well, like this other chick that friended me on Facebook, right? I read some of her posts. It seems to me that she's in this for the long haul. She's looking for that guy to put a ring on her finger and marry her. Yeah, good luck with that. Meanwhile, all these young kids are focusing on freaking marriage of all things. I'm waiting for these new games to come out this year. Focus on getting my damn license and all that. Realistic stuff. Worry about freaking marriage. Get married anytime you freaking want. You waste all your years thinking about that, though. Else it's going to pass you by. It's like, serious. I know marriage is probably more of a thing girls think about over dudes, but it's not something I really give a damn about at all. Talking about a freaking generation where two dudes and two chicks can get married. It's disgusting. Not only is it disgusting, but it's marriage ain't sacred no more. It's not. This isn't the era where our parents were growing up, where it was a sacred thing to get married and all this other stuff, making a pledge in a church and all that, blah 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 blah. These days, just smash and go, man. It's like a freaking buffet of ass out there. All you got to do Take your chick out, show her a good time. If you're lucky, 9 times out of 10, you'll score a jackpot. If you're lucky. Because I noticed one thing that these girls are really freaking horny, especially the ones in college. High school girls, not so much. College girls, yeah. And I hear that most of these colleges are full of chicks, which means there's not that many dudes. I mean, if you're like an average guy, run. Run. This is another reason why I avoided college to begin with. One reason I would have gone to college to get some ass anyway. So, if I'm being realistic and honest. I mean, like, speaking of like random things like marriage, for all things, I had no idea there was a contract involved in marriage. A contract? Now, in my opinion, this sounds really kind of creepy. Like, contract? You gotta sign up for stuff like that? You gotta sign up for marriage on a damn contract? I thought it was just put rings on the finger and making out. See what I mean? No one will tell you that if you ask them about marriage. Just say, oh, it's an American tradition, blah, 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 blah. It's like, is it really? Is it really? Are you sure? And then these MGTOW guys are always talking about how girls gain weight and stuff as they get older, which is hilarious in my eyes. I'm like, yeah, they're probably right. I've seen some good looking young moms, but they hit the wall pretty fast. Pop out a couple of kids, that ass deflates, those tits will just disappear. If she had any to begin with. But yeah. See, like, most girls, not everyone, but most girls look for commitment. They want to know that you care about them, right? Even though 9 times out of 10, she already has like 5 guys lined up in case something doesn't work out. Happens all the time. But they won't tell you that. You have to figure that out on your own. So whereas I'm like lining up a couple of chicks that I want to talk to right now, get some numbers and all that, she's doing the same thing. That's why do you think they go to parties and bars? To get multiple dudes to talk to them. They pick and choose, they get friend zone somebody, then change their mind. Meanwhile, you're wondering, oh my gosh, is she gonna call me back? You know, like that was me in high school. I'm like always wondering what these chicks were doing. Probably dropping the pants from the other guy. But now that I'm older and wiser, I honestly don't care what they're doing. I got my own stuff. Like when God of War comes out tomorrow night, I ain't gonna think about no damn girls. I'll tell you that right now. And that's what I think. They're like, oh my gosh, when's she gonna call me back? You know, shit like that. Well, it's like, give you a hint. I won't call you back. Like, look, I got all these games coming out, right? God of War, Detroit Become Human, Vampire, Biomutant is like in December, Spider-Man September, Rise of Tomb Raider September, Red Dead Redemption is sometime this year, I think. Last of Us Part 2 is on the way. I'm sure there's going to be new Uncharted games as well in the future. Not Nathan Drake Uncharted, probably his kid or maybe another Chloe adventure. Who knows? Point is, my schedule is packed. Next week, you got freaking Comic Con, Avengers, and some old school Star Wars games coming out for backwards compatibility on Xbox One. So, yeah, I'm good. It's always nice to get to talk to some pieces of some little mamas, but these days, not a priority, not as much. Just don't have time for it these days, you know. Just, and when you're with a girl, she's gonna want all your attention all the time. And that's where I just draw the line with girls sometimes. I'm like, you know what? You gotta be able to do your own thing sometimes, you know. It's like it's great to see you, but I gotta have my free time sometimes, you know. Just see you when I see you. It's like this girl that I friended. I'm like, see her once in a while, but probably doesn't know what the hell to say. You know, she's kind of quiet. She started talking to me a little bit, but I don't know. She got the feeling that's already another guy, so I backed off. Again, don't care, but you gotta know that stuff already. Been through high school already. I know how it goes. Definitely not chasing her, so that's what she's looking for. It's not gonna happen. Nice to look at, but I got better things to do. You know, I just do. But as far as Spider-Man game goes, I'm still hoping that Miles gets some kind of role in this game, in this story. So it looks like Peter's going to be mentoring him. So I'm hoping that maybe if Peter's in trouble, Miles can go save him. As like a little nod to the comics, where Miles attempts to save Peter from his last stand, the Sinister Six. It'd be a nice nod. It doesn't have to be killed off or anything. That'd be kind of stupid, but you know. I think it would be cool. If anything in a DLC, give Miles his own storyline or something. That would be cool, I think. Last two Spider-Man, that would be awesome, actually. That would be sick. I'd pay for that. As far as costumes, I want to see Future Foundation, Ben Riley, the old school Spidey armor from the old school Spider-Man game for the freaking Macintosh computer. Give me some of the film costumes, like from the Amazing Universe. Even Maguire's suit will be great. Not just the Maguire suit, it's the classic costume. So, just the classic costume showed up the most in the Maguire films back in the 2002 and all that. But yeah. I guess that concludes the video for this evening. Tomorrow night I should be able to come up with first impressions of God of War. Probably the day after. Probably Friday at some point. Depends if I call out or not. If I call out sick because I'm too busy playing God of War or whatever. I might post a video or two. That's the thing about these videos. I just do them sometimes to pass the time. If I have something to discuss, I talk about it. Like these days, I would talk about Star Wars if it didn't stink so bad. You know, I just don't have enough interest in Star Wars anymore to discuss it. Star Wars discussion series is it's over. There's nothing left. It's over. It's sad, but it's over. We all thank Kathleen Kennedy for that. and the retards she hired for these films. Yeah. Till next time, Peter Parker signing off.